Hello, we're in the studio. Before we start, I want to say that the merch is out, the limited restock of all this merch. Go check it out if you didn't get it on the first drop. This is a limited run. It will probably go fast and I'll never print these again. So if you want it, go check it out. We got an awesome day in the studio planned, just a chill vlog day. We got some paintings to varnish. We're going to talk about some studio upgrades and then I'm going to just do some sketching. It's all dandy and jolly. I can't wait. Let's begin.
Yeah, baby paintings would be funny.
Well, that one I think is really a perfect example.
Yeah,
No, the other one, that one. You're just looking for more babies.
Yeah. Look at what else we
And I think that one next to the baby is like an oldie. It's like grandpa. Bye.
Well, I was thinking of that like face filter I've seen on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that trash smells like funny, dude.
It's bad. It's so pungent.
It smells like toxic. It doesn't smell like garbage.
Yeah, no, it's toxic.
Is this garbage or not garbage?
Do this way.
You want to throw this out?
No, not throwing those out.
No, do you need this? Do you need this? No. The tape.
Yeah, are there any more left? Oh yeah, those can all go for sure. Top of the morning to
Hey,
ya.
dude. What do the little marbles look like inside of these cans?
They're just metal marbles. We're back in the studio. I feel like it's been forever since I've held a camera and vlogged a little. You saw that my friends were in here helping me clean the studio. It's so crystal clean now compared to before. When I finished this sexy mama, the Moon Queen, right after I finished that, I broke my leg, and so it was a mess in the studio and I didn't have any time to clean it. That was like almost 2 months ago, so it's nice that the studio is prim and proper. It helps my brain focus more, and it's just great. But what we're gonna do today in the studio is we're just gonna take it slow. We're gonna hang out, vlogging. We have a bunch of things to do. I have some studio upgrades that I've wanted to talk about and share that are just fun things. Also, we got some delicious oil paintings that have been drying for quite a while, and we're gonna varnish those. I love to varnish them to bring back the faded colors and the blacks. And then maybe at the end, we're gonna do some sketching, probably definitely. You can see right here, I got some sketches going, some rudimentary quick things, but I was doing that during a live stream. I do live streams every Sunday with my patrons, and it's just a fun time. Check the link out. Check my Patreon out if you wanna join those live streams, other exclusive access stuff. Anyway, so let's set up a tripod. All right, so check it out. I have 4 paintings right here, all that have been drying for around 3 months, maybe a little under 3 months, but they're bone dry and they're obviously fading. It's, you know, they're super dry. Traditionally, you know, they say that oil paintings should dry and rest for 6 or more to a year, months, 6 months to a year. That's a little crazy. It's maybe for crazy huge commissions for the most highest level, definitely, but also not for specifically this varnish I'm using. This is, I get so many questions all the time. This is Gam Var Matte and Gloss, which just means Gamblin Varnish Gam Var. There's a lot of other varnishes by Winsor Newton, I think. There's also Damar Varnish, which is really traditional, and maybe that's when you wait longer, but you can really do this only, you know, a few weeks after it's dried. But I tried to take some shots to show you. It's hard to show on camera and everything, but the colors definitely faded. Great examples with this Gandalf piece. You know, there's a bunch of dark blues and blacks and browns under the hat, and it's just faded. It's just so obvious, like in the light. I don't know, it's hard to see on camera, but varnish not only gives a protective layer to the painting, but it brings back these colors and these darks. So what we're gonna do, all right, let's just do it because it's so fun. This is a solid amount. I got matte and gloss, and I like to mix them 50-50 because gloss is way too shiny. Matte, it's crazy matte, a happy medium. You mix them both, it's great. So just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so I'll also try to get another angle. So we'll start with this one. I'm just taking a little on this brush. And hopefully you can see that just immediately brings back these darks, all this color, these pinks and oranges in the face. Gorgeous. Love this. This is like dessert. All right, quick and simple like that. A solid layer. Looks beautiful. Pumped with that. Let's do the next one. Whoa. We'll face this one towards you guys. But this looks great. Amped about this. This was a really epic painting. If you haven't seen this video, check it out. First kind of really serious still life. And I was really happy with it. Obviously so small. This is a 10 by 8. You can see how big my hand is. Oh yeah. Look at that, just being revealed. Wow, wow, wee, wow, look at that. All right, I think that was successful indeed. You know, the dry time for varnish is between 30 minutes and an hour. It's quite quick, and so those will look juicy. You know, I have a bunch here. These bigger ones are from my painting school, so those are not varnished, but I just like to varnish them. I'm a hoarder. I keep everything, so if I'm gonna keep it, I might as well varnish it when I'm varnishing other paintings. That's the spiel. But before we do the sketch, the final sketch that I'm gonna spend a solid couple hours on, I wanna talk about the studio upgrades, and it's something I love to talk about. Maybe people don't care, but specifically, it's utilities for the studio, and what I mean by that is camera equipment. Bam. Also, I got internet, which is a huge deal. It helps me do live streams. Having internet is just so nice. For 3 years, I didn't have internet, and for 3 years also I didn't have heat. So now I have both of those in my 4th year, and they've really changed the game. But let's talk about the camera equipment because I'm a huge camera nerd. So if you're not into cameras, skip ahead, but I get actually a lot of questions from people about what I used to film, blah, blah, blah. I'm using the Panasonic GH5 to film me right now. Love that camera, have had it for over a year. It's awesome, but you know, my love for painting and fine arts really equates my love for cinematography and documenting. And so recently I picked up this camera. It's the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. You know, I got the monitor on it, but basically it's just the body you pay for. It's like a computer. I already have different lenses for my camera with adapters to fit everything, but you know, this camera is just a cinema camera for super creative stuff. It shoots 4K and super high frame rates. It has a really awesome codec RAW and ProRes, which helps for color grading. It has 13 stops, dynamic range. All of this stuff is very camera nerdy stuff. If you don't know it, skip ahead to the drawing portion of this video. But it's a huge deal for me. It was only about $2,000 for all the accoutrements. I have a bunch of crazy miscellaneous camera gear, a million batteries for everything. But it's a huge upgrade for me, and I've been wanting to get something like this for a while. Also, this amazing new mic, this shotgun mic, boom mic, plugs directly into this camera, and then there's just amazing audio. I use this specifically for like static shots for my videos. I mean, this is great for freelance work or doing creative videos with other people, but for like the Q&A video, you know, it's just on a tripod. I got this boom right out of frame, and it's great quality. The shotgun mic I'm using on the GH5 is not terrific, but it doesn't matter. I use the GH5 for 80% of the work, time lapses, vlogging. It doesn't need to be overkill quality like this, but it's amazing and I love it, and I'm like so into it, and I'm glad I got it. I've been using it a lot. Definitely bigger video files, shooting 4K can take up a terabyte like that. But yeah, that's the camera equipment. Mwah. Trying to move this table with a half bum leg. Oh yeah. Ouch. Still limping a little. Oh. So here's the setup I've been drawing with recently. Nothing crazy. Just got some paper, kind of heavy, 300 gram paper, pretty nice. Nothing too nice though. We got my iPad with the reference. This is a photo my buddy took of himself with some intense sunlight, some awesome shadows. I'm always on the hunt for some beautiful shadows and light to draw, so that's what we're going to be doing. Mechanical pencil, standard drafting pencil. This is 2B lead. Kneaded eraser, that's all we're going to be using. This is like my favorite thing to draw with. It's quite easy, forgiving. We could erase compared to like charcoal and other stuff. We got the curly fries. Yeah, we're all set up. Something I realized the past 2 hours drawing this is that I like to draw smaller and paint larger. That's kind of the ratio. This was sort of a bigger drawing for 2 hours just for practice. Regardless, it was a great fun time zenning out, listening to some podcasts, and just good practice in general. I love to do it. Great way to end the day, end the video. It's about 8 p.m., getting dark out. That's all I got. Hopefully you enjoyed the studio session, doing a couple different things. Maybe learned something, maybe got intrigued to start painting on your own, or intrigued to see more projects going down. You should subscribe to stay tuned. I'm really excited for the future and the projects I've planned out. We're gonna do crazy intense things. They're crazy awesome and not intense, they're crazy fun. Anyways, subscribe if you're into it. Check out the merch, the last time I'll ever be printing this stuff. It's very exciting. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.